Everybody, so this is Mr. Market Switch, and I'm super excited today. Um, Today I want to talk about something very important, guys. Very important because I know there are numbers of people out there who are struggling about this thing because one of the key area where any trader must be very very careful is when choosing a broker to trade with. When choosing a broker to trade with, you have to be very careful. So today I'm bringing unto you the key factors to consider when evaluating a forex broker. The key factors to consider when evaluating a forex broker. And below this video, I have attached some links for the numbers of broker who have met all these conditions, and you can just click any link of any specific broker whom you want to open account with. So I have made life easier for you guys, so you don't need to go out there and start looking here and there. You can just click the link below this video, and then you see numbers of broker whom I've already researched for you, and you can just click the link and you go directly into opening account, and your life will be very easy. So number one key factor is regulation, guys. Regulations. There are people who think that just because you can just trade, you can open an account and start trading, then that is enough. But regulation is very important because you have to check if the broker is regulated by a reputable financial authority. It is very, very important. And some of the example for the financial authority is Financial Conduct Authority. This Financial Conduct Authorities authority, FCA, is one of the biggest financial authority in the world, and it is from United Kingdom. So if a broker has been able to meet all the conditions and being given or being awarded the credentials by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, then you know for sure that you're trading with the best broker. So that is number one. But you can also find that another regulation like Australian Securities and Investment Commission. So ASIC, so is one of the reputable financial authority in the world. And if a broker has been regulated with this financial authority, then you know for sure that you are in the right place. Or you can just find the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, CySEC. So this is another reputable financial authority in the world. If you've come across a broker who is regulated by the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, then you know you are in the right place. So number one is FCA, number two is ASIC, and number three is CySEC. And you can find that some of the few brokers, and even numbers of brokers that I've already said that they are on the list below this video, they have all these regulations. Some of them have been regulated by FCA, and at the same time with ASIC, and at the same time with CySEC. And you can also find some have been regulated by FCA and CySEC all together, and you know that you are in the right place. That is number one. Regulation is very important. If you are trading with a broker whose regulation is not known or whose regulation is questionable, my friend, you are not in the right place. Your broker must be regulated with one of these that I've mentioned, and there is other numbers of regulations out there, but the most reputable one are this one. Number two, security of funds. This is very, very important. And you have to look into the broker security measure for clients' fund, such as segregation of client fund from company funds and participation in investors' compensation. Now, I want to talk a little bit about segregation. Segregation of client fund is when a broker has got a separate account where all the client funds go there. And this account is different from the company's fund. Is different from where the company's funds goes to. there has to be different, because even these companies are trading. So if they are just putting the client funds and their funds in the same account, then if something happens in the company's funds, then it will affect your funds as well. But if they have separate accounts for client funds, even if the company face the consequences or face any issue regarding their own money, it will not affect the client funds. The client can still go on trading, and there will be no problem, and they will just get their withdrawals whenever they want to withdraw, or whatever, whenever they make profit from the market. But if there are a number of brokers who depends on client funds so that they can generate the company's funds, you understand? So that's, you have to be very careful. So a good thing is the brokers that I've told you that you can click one of the link on the brokers below. They have segregated or separate account for client funds specifically. Number 3 is trading platform. The trading platform, there has to be a very accessible and very easy trading platform, or the very known trading platforms such as MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, as well as any additional tools or features they provide. But the most known is MT4 and the MetaTrader 5. Those are the trading platform which has to be there. You find that the broker has got only one trading platform, so it's not very good for a broker to have only one option. There has to be a number of options, because even the clients they need options. There are those who want to trade with MT5, and there are those who want to trade with MT4. So you have to there has to be variety of platforms, so that a client can choose the one that suits them better. Number 4 is trading conditions. Trading conditions such as spreads, brokers spreads, commissions, leverage options, available financial instruments, and any other trading terms and conditions. So this is very important, guys. And a good thing is the number of brokers that I've recommended for you below this video. You can see that they have different types of account with different trading condition. For instance, you can see that there is different types of account, like standard account, but you also have premium account, standard or premium account, or you can have the zero spread or zero spread account, like the one that they charge commissions instead of spreads. They just maintains the liquidity provider spreads, and they charge you commission. And others, they don't charge you commission because they add their own spreads as the charges. They have to add some spreads so that they can also get because these brokers are generating money from every trade you take in the market, my friend. So they have to add some spreads on the standard accounts, or they don't add some spreads, so they charge you commissions. They maintain the liquidity provider spreads. So you can see some instruments that they charge commission. Some instruments that they charge commission, they have very minimal or very low spreads. So when you see something like that, then you know they are charging commissions. And there are other types of account where you see they charge spreads, so there is additional spreads. So you can just choose. If you want to be charged the commission, you go for the lowest spread accounts, and if you want to just get charged on spread basis, then you go for the one which have the spread charges, and then life is easy. So this approach, I can say this approach the what I call it's business. It's a business way of doing things, because if you come to realize or to look at it very carefully, you can see there is not much difference, because they just a marketing strategy. So the leverage option is very important. Specifically for the people whose accounts are very for instance, if you look at Africa, most of clients from Africa, they want to trade with high leverage. So if you know how to trade with high leverage, then you just look for a broker who has got higher leverage. And a good thing is the number of broker that I've given you below here. There are broker which have leverage up to 1,000 leverage, and there are broker which have the maximum of 500 leverage, and others 200 leverage, and etc. So you can just choose any kind of leverage, but you have to know the risk that is there with leverage. The higher the leverage, the higher the risk, and you have to know how to trade with the leverage. So available financial instruments, how many number of instruments which are there, so that they can give you an opportunity for you to choose as much as you want. So this broker that I've given you below here have got a lots of instrument, my friends. So you can just choose the one that suits better, and any other trading terms and the condition. So we have another key factor is transaction method. This is another thing that's very important, because you have to know how you are going to deposit your funds and how you're going to withdraw. So for both deposit and withdraw, such as Visa or MasterCard, that's very important. A broker which does not have Visa or MasterCard method for deposit and withdraw, you have to question that broker, because to be trusted by Visa or MasterCard, then you must meet some of the key factors. So Visa, MasterCard, bank transfer or wire transfer, it has to be there. Online wallets such as Screen Taylor, etc. Cryptocurrency, mobile money, it's very important. But the key transaction methods, Visa, MasterCard, bank transfer, and online wallets have to be there. A broker who doesn't have all these, then this is probably something that you need to research more on that. The last key factor is reputation and reviews. You have to read reviews and feedback from other traders to get an idea of the broker's reputation, reliability, and quality of services. When I'm talking about quality of services, I mean like customer care. How long does it take for them to reply on your queries? You understand? How do they respond when you ask them about anything that you want clarification on? So it's very important. Reputation and reviews, you have to read, and so that you can get to know better than what you already know. So you have to read the reputation and reviews, because in the reputation reviews you understand that the broker, how long this broker has been in the industry. For me, I would recommend a broker who has been in the industry for over 10 years. Over 10 years, because experience matters, my friend. Experience matters. And all these brokers that I've given you down here, they have been in the market for over 10 years. They have been doing this thing for over 10 years. So they are very much experienced in the market, and they have a very long story. All right, guys. So I want you to take a look at the links below this video, and then you can decide to open an account with each and every broker that I've put here, but just choose the one that you think you can go on with, and your life will be easier. Thank you very much. God bless you.